everybody. Thank you for joining us for the tutorial on how to register as a foreign supplier for SLAC National Lab. You will be provided with a link that will take you to a page similar to this. However, you can also access this page by going to the SLAC National website, selecting suppliers and going into the registration. We'll go ahead and register as a foreign supplier now. Now, the first step is to select if you're going to register as a business or an individual, or to continue where you left off. If you have already started an application and saved your progress, you can select continue where you left off. For us, we're going to go ahead and register as a business. Now, the first information to enter is a DUNS number. If you do not have a DUNS number, please go to Duns & Bradstreet and register on their website. I understand that you are a foreign entity. However, we do require our suppliers to have DUNS numbers. On the foreign supplier new registration tutorial guide, I have also provided the web address on there as well. Your DUNS number will always be 9 digits long. So we'll just go ahead and enter in 9 digits here. Your name, please enter that exactly how it is shown on your W-8 form. Organization type, because you are a foreign supplier, it will always be foreign. If you have additional names doing business as, go ahead and enter it there. You may also enter in your web address there as well. Please go ahead and add 2 attachments. The first attachment should be your W-8, and the second attachment should be your banking information. So I'm going to just go ahead and add 2 attachments here just to demonstrate on how to add the attachments. Now for your banking information, please be sure that it is on your company letterhead and or a letter from your bank. This will help us ensure that we do have the correct banking information for your company. And if you would like to add any additional documents, please continue to click the plus sign and upload other documents as well. You can also label them here. Now, the next portion of the application is asking if your company is registered with SAM.gov. I understand that you are a foreign entity. However, SLAC does require all suppliers to be registered with SAM.gov. If you have not registered, please go to www.sam.gov and register. I'll go ahead and just select yes. Is your company's SAM account active and current? I'll go ahead and select yes. Did you attach your current W-8? Please be sure that you have the most current W-8 form. If you do not, we have a PDF here available for you. You may find the date of the W-8 under the W-8 sign on the top left-hand corner. Now, will the supplier be providing goods only, services only, or both? You can type in G for goods, S for services, B to prompt for both, and or you can click the magnifying glass here. Now, if services are being provided, will the supplier be performing services in the US? I'll go ahead and select yes. If services are provided in the US, will the supplier be performing services in California? Oh, I'll go ahead and select yes. If services are being provided, will the supplier be performing services in California? I'll go ahead and select yes. Next, we'll go ahead and enter in our NAICS code. If you do not know what this is, please check your Duns & Bradstreet or your SAM.gov. That information should be available on there. If you still do not have that information, please, your accounting department or your finance department should have this information. If you're provided with a number and it doesn't show up, you can go ahead and enter it. say that didn't show up. So I'd get rid of the last number and see which one is closest to what my company does for my company's description. If you have a parent company, please enter their information here, the TIN number and the parent's name. Type of contractor, it will always be foreign as you are registering as a foreign supplier. Please double check your information and click next. Now for addresses, for the primary address, please be sure that this matches your W-8 form. The address must appear exactly how it is shown on your W-8 form. And since this is foreign, I'll go ahead and select a foreign country. I'll enter in this information. I'll pick Geneva. Enter in the postal code. And if you have additional addresses, such as an invoice or order address, you can go ahead and enter that here. For the purposes of this video, I'll go ahead and skip that. Now to add a contact, this will be the primary person to have access into the account. So if you'd like to register it for your company in general, you can do so, and or for multiple people to have access into your account and be points of contact. So here we'll go ahead and put in okay. Contact type, I'd highly suggest providing a billing contact and or general contact. Requester user ID, please enter in the information where you can remember. Click OK. You can go ahead and add additional contacts if you'd like. Now for payment information, usually we'd always use wire for foreign. So go ahead and select wire. Please be sure that you change the country code. Bank name. And you can click here if you wanted to look at the different options. Click on the magnifying glass for your bank ID qualifier. Now, because Switzerland does have an IBAN, I'll go ahead and enter in the IBAN. Please be sure that there are no spaces, as this will give you an error message. If you hit tab after you enter in the IBAN, the bank identifier is the bank ID. And I do believe this should be the account number. Usually tab will auto-populate it in the different system, but it doesn't here. So just go ahead and enter in this information. Your DFI qualifier, you can click on the magnifying glass. For us, we're going to go ahead and choose SWIFT code. And I just Googled the SWIFT code for Geneva. And we'll go ahead and enter in the bank address here. And this is in the different, this should be the different, I'm just going to go ahead and choose one, the different zones. And if you have a bank phone number, please provide that as well. Oh, and account type is required. So double check your banking information. Please make sure that your banking document is attached and click next. So now we're at step 6. Please be sure that your email is correct. Provide your password once again, or a password. Select the accept terms of agreement. If you'd like to read more into that, please click here and go ahead and submit your application. Once you've submitted successfully, you will receive this message here that provides you with your registration ID, and it will also be emailed to the email that you have provided. Thank you, and if you have any questions, please email suppliers@slac.stanford.edu.